Hello everyone, my name is GRAVESIGHT, and welcome to the Elite Challenge for the Fleeca Heist here in Grand Theft Auto Online. So this is what you're going to be doing, is starting this off from the Alta. You and your friend are going to have HSW Hackachoo drags, and you're going to be using those to get to the Kuruma itself. And I'm going to be showing you the path in which we're going to be taking, which is going to be one of the better paths in my opinion, because it's going to be a straight shot right on over there with a super fast bike. So here we go. Game on. Let me get on my green Hackachoo drag. We're going to race out, go right, and then right over here, we're going to take a left. And then from here, it's just a straight shot. Going super fast to try to get to the Kuruma. And my partner following, hopefully, right behind. You have no room to crash or anything on this one, really. Race right up here. Be careful, don't go terribly too fast. Passenger, get on the passenger side. I'm going to be the hacker, the driller for this one. My friend is going to be the driver. So I'm going to show you the driving of where we need to actually go. All right, so I'm going to start hacking, and my friend is going to be driving. So it's going to switch the clip real quick. And here we go. You follow this path all the way to the beach road, basically. You have like very little room for air to be hitting things. Maybe one little crash or something like that. But realistically, we need to get there as fast as possible. We need to get there before the hacker gets done. So we got the first hack done. Just continuously following this path right here. Try not to smack into anything. There's a lot of cars. Try to dip through them. And then right up here, we're going to be taking a sharp left and making our way to the actual freeway over there on the coast. So it's the left right here. Careful, there's heavy traffic through here. You want to gun it as fast as possible. Second hack has been completed. Ooh, look at that. Not a lot of room for air there, is there? So basically, once you get here, you should be good. This is the path that I would be taking, because you get right here. And you can see the hacker almost done. And we're like right where we need to be. I mean, there's a couple other lefts that you could take, but basically that's it right there. Perfect. Look at that. All right, guys. This is what we're going to do for this one. I'm going to run in because I'm the driller. And my friend is going to take the armored Kuruma and back it up in the two doors here. So we can spawn inside of the actual Kuruma itself. I'll show you here. Pop open the hack. I'm going to go back here. All right, let's run in. Mask on. She just tried to punch me. Alright, we're going back here and drilling. Yeah, right now my friend is taking that armored Kuruma and he is parking, like backing it up into the actual bank itself. Now for drilling, you gotta hold that thing down, the drill, okay? Slightly push it forward. Be very careful, because you can overheat this thing super easy. You do not have very long for the drilling. See, look at me. I'm going a little bit too fast. I'm almost overheating it here. Back off just a tiny bit. You don't want to have to back off. Just a smooth get through. We're almost there. Almost there. You have maybe 15 seconds or something for this one right here. Not a lot of time. I'm just trying to put... There it is. All right. Took a little bit too much time on that one. All right, let's boogie out of here. Spawn in the car, and we're out of here just like that. Now, pay close attention, because if you're the driver, this is the path in which you have to take. Stay a little bit off to the right to avoid the police officers. And then right up here, we're going to be taking a left through the barricade. Don't hit the police. You don't have time to hit the cops. All right, there's going to be another barricade up here. We're going to be going to left. Right through. Now, there's going to be another barricade, but there's not a way that we can get around it, so we're just going to go right through it. So maybe not go as fast as you can, slow down a little bit, or just go right into it. Try not to lose speed back there. The armored crewman has a lot of push power. So there's the helicopter. We got to get there as fast as possible. It's really important to pay attention if you're the driver of where you're positioned. You need to be right under that thing. Perfect. There it is. And we're out of here. Good timing, I think. This one's probably going to be a close one. And there it is. Heist passed. Got the money, a little over $250,000. And here's our time coming up. So we got to do that in 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Ooh, 5:17. The armored Kuruma can't take more than 5% damage. It took 3, and nobody can die. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you get the Elite Challenge done for the Fleeca OG Heist here in Grand Theft Auto Online. So for everybody, thanks for joining in. So I'm going to be running you through the Elite Challenge for the Prison Break, one of the original heists here in Grand Theft Auto Online. So we will need our team here. Now, number one, I'm going to be the prisoner. We're going to have a friend helping us. Is going to be the prisoner guard. We're going to have a pilot, and we're also going to have the demolition team, which is going to be getting a buzzard helicopter. And I'm going to be walking you through everybody's job. Now, I'm going to be the prisoner here, which is going to be the main important thing, because I'm going to be showing you guys everything that you're going to need to do with this team. So hopefully your team has microphones and everybody's coordinating. Now, the very first thing that you're going to need to do is drop the prisoner weapons. This will help for later on. You know, you don't necessarily need to drop weapons, but I'm just letting you know right now, it's definitely going to help out. So I've got my friends here, and they are dropping me some weapons and a ton of ammo because I'm going to be using this later to help out with the prison. Although the demolition team and the prison guard are going to be doing most of the killing at the prison. Once we get there, I'll show you exactly how we're going to do this. Now, for this, you will potentially need the prison guard to have a vigilante, and then also you yourself will have a armored Kuruma. Now, one person is going to be going to the airport. The person, that's the pilot, is not going to get in the plane until the clock says about 2 minutes. When the clock says 2 minutes, then that's when they get into the plane and they fly over to the prison. So right now we've got our other friend, and they're going to go pick up the buzzard helicopter. We've got one of our friends that's going to the airport to wait there until the clock says 2 minutes. And then after that, they're going to jump into the plane. It's not a very good one, and they're going to come pick us up at a specific time. I'll show you guys here in just a second. So we're speed glitching out here to the bus. All right, now we'll normal gameplay it. So we got our weapons, and we're good to go. Let's hop into the prison bus real quick, and let's head on over to the prison. So the timer doesn't actually start until you go ahead and actually like rescue, or you have Rashkushki with you, or Rashpushki, whatever his name is. Let us know down in the comment sections below. What is his name? How do you pronounce it? That's what I thought. All right, so from here, you guys, we're going straight over there. Once again, demolition team is getting the buzzard helicopter. They're just on their way over there. They're just going to grab that. And once again, you got to make sure that the person over that's getting the pilot, they're not going to get in the plane for about 2 minutes. Now, what you guys need to do right here, you're going to pop open your interaction menu and get ready to request your personal vehicle, which is going to be a vigilante and also the armored Kuruma. You will need both of these vehicles for this method. So before you get into the prison, make sure you go ahead and request those vehicles. And look forward, and they should spawn behind you. Although they have been known to spawn off to the left and or right within the actual prison walls themselves. So just be mindful of that. So we're just waiting for a second. Look at your mini-map, and your vehicle should spawn right behind you. All right, now we're going to go in here. All right, now once we get in here, we need to keep in contact with everybody else so we can stay coordinated with what's going on over here. Because once again, that demolition team is going to be going aggressive, launching missiles into the prison, while the pilot themselves, once again, wait for that 2 minutes. Don't get into the plane and take off because you're not going to need it. Now, immediately, we're going to start shooting people. And they dropped me guns earlier, which is going to make this a little bit better on my end because I don't just have an AP pistol. Watch out for the guard behind you. Yeah, there's always a guy up there. So this is what we're gonna do. We're not going up the ladder. We're running forward to go get our vehicles. We're gonna get that armored Kuruma, which I'm gonna be driving, and my friend is gonna be driving the Vigilante. Now the other two people, they're gonna just stay coordinated with what's going on over here at the prison. Watch out for the guard over there too. That guy's kind of hard to kill, huh? Alright, so I'm gonna leave the Vigilante for my friend, and I'm gonna take the armored Kuruma, and I'm gonna specifically park this in a special area. Now my friend right now, taking an up and atomizer and blasting that gate right there. Well, it's a fence. Right off to the left of us. Now you should just be able to drive right over this, well, this medium right here. Maybe give it a go or two. Oh, there we go. Vigilante should pop right over too. Now the person in the Vigilante is going to take it into the prison area and park it near Rashpushki. I think I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Alright, this is what we're going to do. So you see the water tower right here? Yeah, drive all the way around to the water tower. We're actually going to take our armored Kuruma and we're going to park it right in here, where we can have easy access. Now, if you want to go a little bit more back, you can do that, but I'm just going to park it right here, which is fine. Like, if you wanted to go and park it a little bit further down, you can do that. It's just mindful that we keep it in a safe area because there are going to be a lot of missiles going off from the Vigilante and also the Buzzard helicopter. So, once we have this, go ahead and placed. We're going to head upstairs real quick. It doesn't matter. Like, all the stairs lead to the same place. We just need to make our way to the yellow circle and initiate the actual prison heist itself here that's going on. So, my friend in the Vigilante right now, he's over by Rashpushki. He's getting ready to shoot people with his gun, so he doesn't waste missiles. And then also, if the timer is not where it needs to be, well, the pilot's going to get in the plane at when? 2 minutes. And then after that, they're going to fly over here and get ready to land. And then also, demolition team is going to fly out, and they're going to go ahead and get that Buzzard helicopter because we're 100% going to need that for the prison itself. All right, so we've started this off. We've gone ahead and initiated it. Now just run around this way. There's going to be a guard up here. Shoot him. Your friend in the Vigilante down there should be out of the Vigilante, potentially shooting people with his guns. And we're just going to go ahead and back this guy up. Now, by now, the Buzzard helicopter should have made its way on over here as well. And they're going to be launching missiles at the actual prison guards themselves. We're going to jump right over this fence. Hopefully you guys do it just like me so you don't fall down and smash your head. We're going to run right up here. Now, this is where the timer starts. As soon as we start to move is when the timer is going to go ahead and kick off. And we have 4 minutes and 40 seconds to be able to get him to the destination. Also, he cannot take more than 1% damage, and we got to do this with nobody dying. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how we're going to do this real quick. So, as soon as the cutscene ends, we've got the timer going. My friend's already in the Vigilante launching missiles. We've got Demolition right over there, and he is in the Buzzard helicopter, and you can see that he's launching missiles in here. And you can see also I was gifted some amazing weapons. Rashpushki is already running. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're killing all these guards as fast as possible. So you make our way up this way. All right, now he's going to stay here probably for a little bit. Now, what you're going to need to do is probably just stay right here with Rashpushki while the Vigilante and also the Buzzard helicopter are killing all of the other guards that you have to kill, because otherwise it doesn't seem like he wants to go anywhere until that happens, which is why I was saying earlier, if you wanted to park the armored Kuruma a little bit closer, like up in here, you can do that. And it would make it potentially a little bit faster of a run. And we were sitting here practicing exactly where to put the armored Kuruma itself. So right about here, you guys could put it here, because right now, he's ready to get out of here. If I had a vehicle, he could get in the vehicle. And the vehicle just parked right up around the corner, remember? From earlier. Now, one of the main reasons I did park it over here, because earlier, I did say there's going to be a lot of missiles going on. So the Vigilante, already here for backup. And right now, we are screaming at the pilot, you need to land that plane, and you need to land it now. Over in the ditch, off to the left of the prison. There's going to be a little ditch. I'll show you guys. So Rashpushki's with me in the armored Kuruma, because he's not going to take any damage in this thing. Oh, crashed a little bit. We still should be good. And there's going to be guards out here, too. Yeah, so watch out for those guys. They're going to be shooting at you. So our pilot should be landing at any moment now. Looking for our pilot. Where's our pilot? Oh, here he is. There's our pilot. Landed right here in the ditch. We're going to get out real quick. We're going to get into the plane. Now also, it's going to be really important that demolition team, the dude in the helicopter, or female, they need to be taking out the buzzard helicopters, or no, sorry, just the police helicopters behind you in the buzzard. So here we go. We're taking off. Now, this time, if you are the pilot, you need to pay close attention to your mini-map, which is what I'm going to be doing here in just a second, actually looking at the big map for my friend, because there's going to be about 3 or 4 different police helicopters that are going to be spawning in. And I need to tell my friend, like, whether that's off to the left or the right, whether he can see that or not. But basically, right now, we're watching the map, making sure that you do not get busted, okay? Because once the stars are blinking right now, you have to lose them. You do not have time to get cops again. You can see on the mini-map, we got helicopters. That's the main thing you've got to watch out here. It's not the ground units. And we got our buzzard helicopter shooting missiles, and it doesn't even matter if the buzzard helicopter dude still has stars on them. We're the ones that need to get rid of the stars. So we're literally beelining. You guys can see there's more helicopters spawning in. So try to take the same path that we're taking right here. We're slowly going. My friend's doing some evasive maneuvers, as you can see. Yeah, don't worry about the ground units. It's the air unit helicopters. Like right here, like, oh, watch out, bro. Look at that. There's probably going to be one more, too, I think. Yep, right there. That's why I was telling him, watch out, dude. Go a little bit left. All right, now at this point, the timer is going to end. We got to lose the cops, though, right when we get to the yellow checkpoint up here. And let's hope they end. Oh, they didn't end yet. My friend was having trouble seeing the yellow circle. We haven't lost him yet. We're still good on time, though, from what I'm being told. All right, just lost the police. And there we go. Hit the checkpoint. That's how it's done, folks. So at this point, hopefully we made the 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Hopefully Raspuchki didn't take any damage, and if he did, hopefully only 1%. And then also, we still have to make sure that nobody dies. Now, here's a common mistake that can happen at this moment is players can die right here, possibly getting chopped up by the helicopter that's already sitting down here. So make sure everybody kind of like parachutes like, you know, safely down here. We can take our time now because the actual timer of the mission, it's over. Now all we have to do is just end the mission. So we got all of us just parachuting in here, trying to be safe. And then we got our person who has demolition, who's got the buzzard helicopter. They're going to be flying in right now to pick us all up. Perfect. Look at this. Done with perfect executions here from every player. And I feel like I've explained well enough what everybody's job is. All right. So all we do, jump in the buzzard helicopter and we're going to fly out of here. Then we're going to get to see exactly how much time did it take. Yeah, so the armored Kuruma method is a really good method. Now, once again, we probably could have shaved off a little bit of time if I had parked the armored Kuruma a little bit up further. So we'll probably do that next time once we're running this elite challenge again. So from there, folks, the mission has been completed. And now all we got to do is just fly towards the city. And then the mission will actually get completed. And then we can see exactly what we did with the elite challenge here in the game and see if we hit it or not. Which we did. Bam, there it is. Feels good to get these elite challenges done for the original heist here in Grand Theft Auto Online. It took us a few tries, but we ended up getting it done. There it is. There's my team. Gravesight on top. Made that $875,000. Kicking down 15%. All my teammates here. Now here's the truth right here, folks. Bam, 0% damage. 4 minutes and 24 seconds. And nobody died. So there's our elite challenge for this right here. What's up, everyone? My name is Gravesight. I'm going to walk you through the elite challenge here for the Humane Raid in Grand Theft Auto Online. One of the OG heists in the game. The first thing you're going to need to know is you need this apartment right here. because we're going to be traveling all the way to the helicopter as fast as we can on 2 Hackachoo drags. Now, if you are the team that's going inside of the Humane Raid, you're going to need to go ahead and make sure you have scuba suits on. Now, if you're going to be the dude that's going to be left on the mountain from the helicopter to shoot all the other helicopters, you need to make sure that you're going to be having an explosive rounds on your sniper rifle, also a railgun as well. And then if you are the helicopter pilot, you're just going to need to make sure you know how to fly really fast. So here we go. I'm going to try to explain this the best. I'm going to be part of the team that's going into the Humane Labs, and I'm going to explain exactly what the rest is going on here. So you guys need to hop on 2 Hackachoo drags and get out there as fast as possible. They just grabbed mine. There's a little bit of confusion right here in the very beginning, and we're actually killing time by doing this. But I'm have to be the driver because I'm one of the best drivers here in the game. So this is where we're going. Take a right here. It's like the Pacific Standard heist run if you're using the Electros and not the helicopter. So we're just going to follow this road all the way out, going as fast as we can. Yeah, we're going to buddy up. Now, you could use 4 Hackachoo drags, but you're just going to increase your chance of somebody falling off the bike or hitting something, which is why we're using 2. So we've timed this a whole bunch of times here, and it seems as if you need to get to the helicopter about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So you got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds from that apartment to hop on a Hackachoo drag and drive all the way out, like past Stab City here. So right up here, we're going to be taking a left right before the bush, hopefully. Yep, there we go. There we go. All right, now we're just going to follow this road right here all the way out. Watch out for vehicles. They're all over the place. Now, we had a little bit of a hiccup in the beginning, but we're still going to be good on time because I'm showing you how to get the elite challenge here, what you have to do. Now, if anybody crashes, I don't think, no, you're not going to make it. You cannot crash. This is like a time trial, basically. We have playlists of time trials if you guys are ever having trouble doing that. Check it out. We're just going to go right around here. Yep. There will be vehicles, but not as much, hopefully, as the street. And my other teammates are a little bit up ahead of us, and that's good because they're going to stand by and get ready to get in the helicopter. And then the 2 gunners, I'll show you here this in just a second, need to shoot backwards. This is going to make the helicopter go even faster. Here we go. Take a right. There's going to be a little jump right here. You can just kind of go forward. Make sure you're a little bit more left, though. There's rocks over there. A little bit more towards the bush. Yeah, right there. Perfect. Look at that. And then right up here, slow down just a little bit, and you can hit this rock and go down here. Oh, right there, right on the roof. Look at that. Perfect. Smack my Hackachoo drag. Now hurry up and get into the gun. Whoever's on the side, start shooting immediately. Pilot needs to go directly for the yellow circle at this time, while the 2 gunners are going to be shooting backward. This is actually going to make the helicopter go a little bit faster. It's kind of like a speed boost. It's a nice little trick. You ever been on the tugboat? You can actually make the tugboat go faster if you shoot the back with an up and atomizer. All right, we're just going to keep going. Keep going until we hit the yellow circle. Once again, I'm part of the ground team, so I've got a scuba suit on. We're going to need this scuba suit. It's really important. I'll show you that when we get to the location in which we have to jump into the water and swim through the tunnels. So this whole time, you have to shoot backwards to make the helicopter go faster. We're looking pretty good here on time. We made it to the helicopter in like 2 minutes and 20 seconds, I think. And as soon as you change, well, as soon as the text down there changes, you can jump out. Or you can hear Agent 14, I think, tell you to jump out. We're ready to go. There it is. Gotta jump out. Going down. Now, you guys need to land near the big doors over here. So land where I land. Do what I do. Right down here. We're looking pretty good. We're just easy. Oh, no. All right, there's a little keypad over here. We got to shoot that. Got it. Got to destroy that stuff to be able to get through the door. Now, I suggest assault shotguns because that's what we used. And try not to ADS. That's aim down scope. Don't ADS. Don't aim down scope. I mean, it kills a little bit of time. If you could just run and gun, that's going to be a lot better through here, because you have to go through here as fast as you can. And obviously, you're not going to be able to run very fast. So you're going to notice me and my teammate here, we have to jump. Yeah, imagine that in Grand Theft Auto 5. It's like in all the Grand Theft Autos. We'll see if you have to jump to go faster in GTA 6. But apparently that's still a mechanic here in Grand Theft Auto 5. Just jump, go faster, kill all the guards, try to get those headshots. Right around this corner, man. These guys are insane. There's like 3 or 4 of them. All right, there's going to be another one right up around this corner. So 3 in that room, 1 in this room. Don't go up the stairs. I always run up the stairs because I'm jumping like a lunatic. Don't jump through here. You'll jump up on that table. Run right through here. We got 2 guys. If you run up close to them, you can just melee them. You know, like with your shotgun. Like dude right over here around the corner. Just bap. Oh, I missed him. Okay, we got him. We'll just keep running as fast as we can. Now, to explain what's going on outside with the helicopter, the passenger has been dropped off on the mountain, and the helicopter is waiting on the beach. Both of those guys out there are destroying as many helicopters as they can. This is why earlier I said if you're going to be the dude that's going to get dropped off on the mountain, which we're going to be picking him up, I'll show you. You need to be destroying as many helicopters out there as possible. And if you're the dude on the beach, it's really good if you park the helicopter in a way where you're not going to get chopped up with a back blade or something like that. Because the helicopter, you have to land on the beach because it cannot take more than 2% damage, okay? So we have to do this in 11 minutes, 2% damage, and nobody can take, well, nobody can die. There's a guard right out of here in the elevator. Yeah, later on I might be doing more updated videos of especially like showing you different parts. Yeah, the dude on the mountain is just taking out helicopters. Here we go. First person. Jump over the ledge. Get into the water. You have to do this first person. Aim down. Start swimming. This is why we got the scuba suits on. Here we go. You'll notice when you get into the tunnels, you start swimming a little bit faster. Oh, I was swimming past him. This is why you have to go in first person. And right now, I'm not even smashing A, dude, or X. I'm holding down my X button because that's how it is when you're in first person. You guys have to swim as fast as you can through this tunnel because right now that helicopter is on the beach taking out helicopters. And the dude is up on, or our other teammate, sorry, is up on the mountaintop taking out helicopters too. And just remember, the helicopter itself that we have, the Valkyrie, that cannot take more than 2% damage. I think if it does take 2% damage, I'm not sure. So we're just swimming through these tunnels. This is the fastest method. Yeah, dude, if you were swimming through here and you didn't have a scuba suit, you'd be going 3 times as slow. Yeah. So here we go. We're exiting the tunnel. Don't get stuck on the coral reef. Helicopter should be right here waiting for us. Yep, there it is. Not taking any damage. And then my teammate is there, of course, killing helicopters. And we have another teammate that's more higher up on the mountain that's just been killing helicopters nonstop with those explosive rounds on their sniper rifle and the railgun in which I told you to go ahead and get them. So I'm on the front gun because I'm going to need to take out some helicopters here to help them. So once again, our other teammate right up here is up on the mountain, destroying all the helicopters that they can. Now, after we destroy these helicopters, we have to go down there and pick them up as fast as possible. So since I'm on the front gun, the passenger side, I'm going to do whatever I can to get rid of as many of these helicopters. And it's got horrible view too, so you're going to have to be in communication with your teammates and like let them know that, hey, if you see any helicopters, tell me. So there's our teammate right there on top of the mountain. That's where they got placed. So after the guys jump out of the helicopter, you take this guy right here, drop him off on the mountain, and then the helicopter goes and parks on the beach. And then we just kill these helicopters. Oh, this thing has horrible range too, by the way. Absolutely trash. It's not the best gun either. Nobody uses the Valkyrie. Oh, yep, see right here. All right, here we go. We're picking up our teammate. Now he's going to be on the back gun. Immediately when he gets in here, they got to start shooting their gun and get us in right there. Shoot backwards. And at this point, we're still looking good for time. Yeah, having the gunners shoot out of the back actually makes it to where we're going to be able to pass this. It is a speed boost, if you guys didn't know that. Yep. It's a nice little trick. So the drop-off point is right around the corner here. Well, it's right over the mountain, actually. So I'm telling the pilot right now to get even with the mountain. Because as soon as you go over that mountain, you need to go down and hit that yellow circle. Here we go. Just make sure you don't smash into the mountain. And then like right here, just start going down. The yellow circle is right in front of us. You don't have to go down terribly too fast because it is just a ways up here. And you just kind of got to smack it. You don't have to land perfect or nothing. Just get right into it is what I was telling my friend here. Bam, there you go. There it is. Mission completed. This is how you complete the Elite Challenge. And we'll see the time that we got here just in a second. You have to hide the helicopter at the beach. Otherwise, it's going to take damage. And you have to put someone on the mountain because they're going to be taking out extra helicopters. Yep, with their sniper rifle. The team that goes inside Humane Labs has to be fast. They have to be wearing the scuba suits. And you have to have some really good drivers on those Hackachoo drags. Yeah, give me that. I'll take it. I'll take that grenade. Whoop. And we walk away with an Elite Challenge. Check this out. Passed. Gravesight's on top. Look at that. 10 minutes and 52 seconds. 1% damage. And nobody died. Cutting it a little bit close there because we had to get 11 minutes, but we were able to do it. So I'm going to walk you through the Elite Challenge for a Series A funding for the original heist here in Grand Theft Auto Online. First thing you're going to need to know is you're going to need this apartment right here because this is going to be the starting apartment for the heist. If we go ahead and start from here, you can see you can clearly get to the freak shop super fast. I'm going to be showing you guys. Now, we are going to have 2 vigilantes because the vigilantes are going to be the pushers and the shooters. And of course, we're going to have our 2 drivers. There's going to be a north side. There's going to be a south side. So let's just get right into this. The very first thing we're going to do is we got our teams here. So 2 people are going to get in a vigilante. The other 2 people are going to get in a vigilante as well. Because we're going to need those vigilantes to actually push the Bensons later on here. So we're trying to scramble, hurry up as fast as we can, and get into these vigilantes. Now, as soon as you get into the vigilantes, they should be pointing the same way as ours. Take a right here. Then we're going to drive down this road here. Watch out. You guys can boost about 2 times. But just watch out. There is a lot of traffic, as you can see. And things like that can happen sometimes too because of the fact that we are using a vigilante. And these things necessarily aren't the best vehicle to be driving around, but we will need them for their speed boost. All right, here we go. Just gonna drive right through the train tracks, right here. Trevor is waiting right there. You can see him. There he is. What's up, Trevor? Yeah, this is online. It's awesome, right? Actually doing a heist with Trevor himself. All right, now we got our south side. They parked their vigilante back there because they're going to be grabbing their vigilante. We parked our vigilantes right behind us because I'm going to be a driver, and Fearless over here, he's going to be a pusher, and then we got our team back there too. So a driver, and then once again, another pusher. So right here, we're going to have vehicles coming down off to the right side, I believe. And in the back, they're going to be dealing with not as much as us up here. We're going to have a lot of gang members and stuff like that coming through. There's going to be like a little bit of vehicles. I'll show you guys. So you can take cover if you want. So first things first is we got the 2 vehicles here. Yeah, railgun and or, you know, I would say maybe sniper rifle with explosive rounds. I go out here because I was like watching the right side. Now I got my other teammate behind me watching the other side because enemies are going to spawn in all over the place. And then also over here, we're going to have more vehicles coming in. And then south side is just doing whatever they needed to do back there to take out all the enemies. They're not going to have too much back there. They have like 2 vehicles back there and a couple groups of bad guys. All you got to do is just kind of run around maybe. Watch out for the explosives on the south side too. There are some things back there that you can go ahead and shoot before any of the enemies. You want to be as close to these delivery vehicles as possible. Teammates already running over to the vigilante. Any moment now. Hold on. Yep. We're just waiting. Oh, all right. We got more vehicles coming in. Here we go. This is what I was talking about. So if you're the driver, make sure you guys are near the Bensons. If you're needing to get in one of the vigilantes, hurry up and get in it. So here we go. This is it. We have 6 minutes and 30 seconds. We will have to destroy over 75 enemies and nobody can die. This is what we're going after here, folks. So as soon as I get up here, I'm going to need this vigilante to start pushing me. But here's the thing that's going to be crucial. Do not speed boost into the Bensons. We've had that happen a lot of times. Just notice my friend right here just kind of giving me some taps. And then you can gradually get to the back just like this and then increase the speed. Do not speed boost. Do not use the rockets on the vigilante. Another thing too, pop open your interaction menu and get those snacks going. Now, if you guys are the leader, you need to be taking out as many people as possible. Shoot their cars, get them to get out of your way because, yeah, we're on a one-way ticket here all the way to the lighthouse. And then also it does help. So you can kill NPCs here and the NPCs will actually help with the kills. Whoa, getting a little bit, oh, too much over. Look at that, dude. Got to spin around real quick. I'm telling the boys behind us, man. Just go around. Just go around. All right, they got their pusher too. You see how we're doing this? So each Benson basically has their vigilante, and the vigilante is going to be pushing until there's enemies, and then start spamming missiles. The vigilante has literally one of the best missiles still here in Grand Theft Auto. What happened back there? Look at that. Oh, there's craziness going on. Oh, man. Yeah, you can go first person if you want. It does help a little bit. So it's a lot easier to shoot, I think, and just drive, basically. I mean, especially you can see right here, it's open terrain. They're taking care of a lot of the enemies up there, too, just like what I was saying earlier. If you are in the front, make sure you're making those NPCs get out of everybody's way. Either making them go faster or shooting them and killing them, getting them off the road. At least one lane of traffic. Yeah, because we cannot stop at all. I already fouled up back there, and I'm a little bit worried about the time right now. And I'm telling my person, like my helper, spam missiles and start pushing me, bro. That's the only way we're going to be able to get here within 6 minutes and 30 seconds. And there's going to be like bikers up here. Yeah, dude, I'm trying to do my due justice and just shooting as many people as possible. If I kill an NPC, that actually counts. Oh, there's freaking vigilante back there. Oh, man, what was that? That's a big foul up. Yeah, because the vigilantes, if you've driven them around long enough, you know that you smack into one thing and these things go all over the place. And then just watch out for the damage too, you guys. Because a few times when we were doing this, trying to get the elite challenge, I caught on fire quite a many times. I was a little concerned, but there is a life meter off to the right over there. So here we go. We're pushing. We're going for it. Yeah, just keep having your friends explode everything you can with the vigilantes. The vigilantes is going to be the best method. And once again, do not like rocket boost into a Benson. Otherwise, you're going to send this thing up in the air. Yeah, just give it a little love tap. Just a little taparoo. That's all you need to do. All right, here we go. We're taking the dirt path. And we're going over there. Okay, no longer in the interaction menu. I don't need that anymore. Watch out for this corner. And there's going to be another corner up here, too. Yeah, if your friends can spam any more missiles on bad guys, have them do that. We need to make sure that we get the kill ratio of 75 kills. But you're not really going to be fighting the kills. You're going to be fighting the time here. Here we go. Crossing the bridge. Got to slow it down. Get ready to speed it up. Giving him a little bit of a boost. I was asking the same. I don't know where my vigilante is to give me a boost here. Boost! Boost me! Oh man, we're gonna cut it close. And bam, there it is. So this did take us a few tries just to let you guys know, and it may take you a few tries of getting this if you're going after this. And you need to stay coordinated with everybody like on a microphone. Check this out. Heist passed. Bam! 6 minutes and 29 seconds. We got 84 kills, 9 kills over the required, and nobody died. So talk about cutting it close. 6 minutes and 29 seconds doesn't get any closer. So hopefully you guys would able to go ahead and complete this a little bit better and quicker than us. There were a couple foul ups, but you can have a couple foul ups, but that's all that you get. What's up, everyone? So in today's video, I'm going to be taking you through the Elite Challenge for the Pacific Standard Heist here in Grand Theft Auto Online. So this is going to be the location in which we're going to go ahead and start from. There's actually 2 locations here. You can either get either one. It doesn't matter what house. So this is the actual house, and you can see like only a block and a half away is going to be the actual bank. All right, so you guys can actually purchase this by going all the way down here. So there it is. And then it's going to be the North Conquer right over here. So you can just go right over here. You can click on it, and it should pop up. It's a little bit expensive. It's like $700 and some odd $1,000. But this is the apartment that we're going to have to use to be able to make this happen. So part of the challenge here is we're going to have to make $1 million. We're going to make sure that nobody dies, and we got to get this done 10 minutes and 15 seconds. So this is how it's going to go down right here. We didn't speed anything up, just to go ahead and show you guys real time what's going on. So I'm just going to go ahead and get on a bike real quick. We got heist armor on and things like that. Now, make sure you guys got EMPs, because we will be shooting down a helicopter with the EMPs and using that method. Alright, so it's just basically from here off to the bank. I'm just using this bike right here. It should not take you more than 30 seconds to like get to the bank, hopefully. First, you got to go to the little yellow marker. Everybody's got to get here, so just make sure everybody gets here. You could use Hackachoo drags. You could use a fast vehicle. You could just do like what I did, basically. So I beat everybody here just on my roughin' right there. So once we get here, we're going to enter the bank, and there's going to be a cutscene here. The timer has already started. All right, the timer started right when we leave the actual apartment up there. Well, it's a house, actually. All right, give everybody their sack lunches, and we're ready to rock. Now, if you're the one that's opening the actual doors, you need to get over there as quick as possible. And if you guys are on crowd control, then this is what I suggest. One of you guys just have an RPG. The other one, bust out like a Widowmaker and or a chain gun with a minigun. Then you can just like start shooting. So we're going to open this first door. There's going to be a second door. There's going to be 2 guards down there. There's going to be some hacking. There's going to be a third door. There's going to be the cash collection. And then also, I'm going to show you everything here, how to get out of this. All right, second door. There's going to be guards upstairs, which is why my friend is going upstairs right now to neutralize the guards that are upstairs. My other friend over there is just basically on crowd control. I'm going to be the hacker. I'm going to be grabbing money, and my friend is going to be grabbing money here too. Just to make this go faster. Bam, there you go. Assault shotgun. Let's go down the stairs. 2 guards. Get them. There you go. Make sure they're dead. They're fueled on high amounts of jelly donuts, and they may come back to life like zombies. All right, here we go. We're just going to go ahead and hack this up as quick as possible. Pretty straightforward. Get this real quick, bam. And then I messed up on the last one. So this actually killed like probably 10 seconds or something. So just keep that in mind. Make sure you guys do not mess up on the hack. Yeah, because I just killed some precious time right there. Because that 10 minutes and 15 seconds, we're going to be cutting it very close. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how close we will be cutting this. Just like my friend's got to get through this door, thermite it. This is what we got Avi Schwartz for, I think. Didn't we? No, we got him for the die packs. That's right. Now, as soon as I go in here, we're going to rush in here. And we're going to start picking up cash. Both of us. Now, if you were doing it any other way, you would not want 2 people to pick up the cash. You would just want 1 person to pick up the cash. All right, here we go. Start piling all this stuff in the bag as fast as possible. And then the people upstairs, they're on crowd control. They're just making sure that the SWAT team does not get called. Like, the actual alarm does not go off until we have gotten all the money and we're out of the vault. So we're just going to pick up money as fast as possible here. There's no real good way of doing this, just spamming the X button. A lot of players have suggested that you just spam all the buttons, but I haven't figured anything out that's just faster than just spam the X button, basically, and or A button, depending on what console you're on. All right, there it is. We got all the money, both of us, same time. Let's get out of here. One at a time. Single file. Let's get out of here. Up the stairs. We're also letting our friends right now know that we have already got the cash. My friend messed up on the stairs back there, by the way, which is why he's not like right behind me. And then me, I'm just jumping up on top of tables, wasting valuable time. So it's kind of like a, you know, don't do some of the things that I'm showing you here. Make sure at least 2 or 3 of you have EMP launchers. This is going to be very important because we're not taking those stupid electro bikes. We're grabbing helicopter. And I'll show you exactly how we're going to be doing this. There's specific checkpoints in which you have to hit here, and we're about to do this. I'm going to run out here with my railgun and go left. You don't have to worry about shooting cops here. You just have to worry about going. And if you guys have heist armor on, like myself, you got to start jumping. There's no way you're going to be able to run and do this. You have to start jumping. So keep that in mind, that if you have heist armor on, and the reason some of us chose to have heist armor on is because we're going to be in the street taking a whole bunch of bullets. Right here, cut right and hop over the fence. Just like this. Bust out a shotgun or something, start annihilating these coppers. All right, everybody over the wall. Make sure everybody's hit that checkpoint back there. That's very important, because here's the next checkpoint right here. All right, we're good to go. We're making our way towards the bikes right now. Kill any of the cops right here. We're not worried about getting a helicopter just yet because we got to hit the very last checkpoint that we need, which is actually going to be the bikes themselves. Every single one of us has to get on a bike to hit the checkpoint up here. Otherwise, it's going to give you the beeping and it's going to say out of area and everything like that once you try to get a helicopter here. So first things first, we're just jumping our way as fast as possible. Mind you, some of us have heist armor on. The reason for that is because most likely we're going to be taking some damage here in a second. Watch out right around this corner too. There will be cops, most likely. See my friend Michael right there just ran into some police officers. All right, jump on a bike. This is what we're going to do. Just drive it to the street up here. Park them all together. Park all the bikes together. Now right now, get your EMP launchers out and try to start getting a helicopter. This may not work the very first try. It took us a few tries to be able to get this done. So as you can see, we're launching EMP launchers at the helicopter to disable the actual engine. Now, unfortunately, it looks like it landed on the roof up there, and I just blew up all the bikes. The bikes are destroyed at this point. We've hit the checkpoint. Now it's telling us to go out to Paleto Bay, but the helicopter got messed up. All right, it's back. So I was telling everybody right now, just back up. So there's actually a second helicopter that's going to show up here in a second. And look at this guy, dude. They're like glitched out up there. We're wasting valuable time right now, too. Oh, there's the second one right there. There you go. Shoot it. EMP launcher. This is the only way we're going to be able to use the helicopter. Oh, we got it. We got it. We got a helicopter, boys. Shoot the pilot. Hurry up and shoot the pilot. Do not shoot the helicopter. Oh, my God. It's smoking. I'm the pilot, it looks like. I'm going to get us out of here. Hurry up. Pop open your snack menu just in case you're getting shot. Now we've hit all the checkpoints. Now all we got to do is fly this bird out of here and get to the boat. That's all we have to do. There we go. Now, at this point, your helicopter is probably going to be as messed up as my helicopter, but don't worry about that. It should get you to the boat, and it's probably going to crap out a couple times just like this. I was actually pretty worried, so hopefully it'll just not die on you. Yeah, we're cutting this one really close, and we'll show you guys exactly how close we ended up getting this. Now, the reason that we didn't want to take the bikes, it's not the fact that we're not going to be able to get the elite challenge by taking the bikes, but obviously this is going to be a lot faster, and it's not as much risk, because we were trying to do the bike method, and it just seems like a lot of times some of us were getting shot, some of us were just getting smacked right off the bikes, and it's not very consistent taking the bikes. So, well, for the actual elite challenge. So you can see right there, the helicopter just crapped out again, but we're still going. I'm making a beeline right for the boat. No, we're not going to jump out of the helicopter. You can do that, but that's going to be a little bit more iffy, you know. So what we're going to do is once I get over this mountaintop, I'm going to start dive bombing, and hopefully I can get like the trajectory of the actual boat itself. We're going to get near the boat as close as possible. Everybody's going to get into the boat, and we're going to get the heck out of here. So here we go. I don't see the boat down there, but here we go. We're going to go ahead and dive bomb. It's like right down in there somewhere. I don't even think it's even rendered in yet. Oh no, I think we're going kind of past it. Oh, my friend Michael said we're past it. Oh, there goes KB. Jumped out of the boat. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to get the boat. Oh no. Oh, there goes the helicopter. It's done. We're at the boat. Everybody get in the boat. I'm frantically swimming, trying to get out of the water into the boat. Everybody has to sit down. Snack menus, open. Grab KB, and let's get out of here. Everybody's in the boat. There it is, you guys. We're out of here. Oh, man. Still getting shot at, too. And we're almost at the yellow circle. People are telling me at this point we've already went over. So this was a real edge on the seat nail biter right here too for a lot of people, because we were actually streaming this when I was able to record this clip here of us getting it done. Now check this out. Passed. KB, Michael, J Neptune, Gravesight up on top. Hell yeah. And here it is for the truth. This is how close we came. Look. We actually got it, but just look at this. 10 minutes and 13 seconds. 2 seconds. We were 2 seconds off. We had 2 more seconds, dude. That's all we had. We got the Elite Challenge. There it is. Elite Challenge completed here in Grand Theft Auto Online. Yeah, maybe we could have got it done a little bit quicker, but we had a little bit of trouble with the helicopter, which took us a few tries to get that method down. So from there, you guys, this is how you're going to go ahead and complete the Elite Challenge for the Pacific Standard Heist here in Grand Theft Auto Online. So if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more content, go check out more videos on both of my channels, and we will also have a couple links listed down in the descriptions below, like how to complete the Mastermind Challenge, which is something that I've already done a few times here in the game. And we got a lot of other awesome videos on both channels on outfit glitches, money-making methods, other things like that. So if you guys enjoyed, once again, hopefully you're all doing good and having an awesome rest of the day. My name is Gravesight, the Green Alien, and I will see you in the next one. So, peace!